Makartt sent me 3 surprise mystery boxes, and somehow these boxes are supposed to decide my anniversary nails. So instead of picking my own nail design, I'm only using whatever Makartt sent me. They sent a total of 3 boxes. I have no clue what's in these boxes, which is why it's a little nerve-wracking, but let's go ahead and see what's in the box. We got this pouch full of stuff here and some nail art gel. They're chrome gels. Okay. We got a couple things in the pouch. Some dual forms, 2 dual forms to be exact. What else we got? Ooh, some molds for charms. Definitely gonna do some 3D nail art with this. We got some nail art tools with a buffer and a file. And then some chrome powders. Okay. Feeling a little trend with this chrome, so I'm really wanting to have chrome in this set. I don't know yet though, but let's see what's in the other boxes first. Box number 2. Okay, we got some nails. These aren't cover tips, so I don't know. Some 3D gel, sculpted gel paint, solid gel glue. I'm just hoping we have some actual soft gel tips to follow this. That would be great. Oh, I'm so glad they actually included some gel polish, some different colors. So we got some pinks. It looks like this is all pink. I'm kind of feeling a little monochromatic a little bit. Box number 3. This is the last one. Okay, these are cover tips, which is what I wanted, but they're coffin. Coffin is like my least favorite. This is what Makartt sent, so we got to make it work. We got some nail art stands here with some putty tabs, blooming gel, rhinestone glue, and some tools here. Cuticle pusher, and a little nipper. A white liner for nail art. This could come in handy. Okay, we got some more colors. What do we have here? It's looking like some purples, blues, but some of these look like some like glittery colors too. They actually gave me everything that I need to do a decent set. So this anniversary set is gonna look good, but I just have to brainstorm a little bit to see exactly what I want to use to make my anniversary set. All right, so I took a little time to brainstorm a little bit. So let me show y'all what I'm working with. So I scrolled on my favorite app when it comes to brainstorming for nails, Pinterest, and I found some wallpapers that I feel could really give me something with what Makartt gave me. So first I got this bow here. I said I wanted more of like a monochromatic look, so I'm thinking everything on this set will be like different shades of pink. So this pink bow really stood out to me. And then I came across this stripe wallpaper with the gold swirls. Now that, my friends, definitely something I think I want to do. We got the gels for chrome, and we also have chrome powder, so I can go either way, and I feel like that'll go really well with the bow. And then I found this one here, a frame, a picture frame, and I think it just goes well with the gold swirls that's on the other wallpaper. So these 3 photos, I kind of want to take this as inspiration and make my anniversary nails using the items that Makartt sent me. They had a lot of nail forms in the box, but I really don't want to sculpt a nail. I don't want to waste time doing that because right now my baby is asleep and I want to get these nails done before she wakes up. So I'm going to go with the coffin. I'm going to go ahead and get out the solid gel glue to apply them. They're a little big on my nails, so I'm just going to shape them down a little bit so it can fit perfectly, not overlapping on my skin. Scoop up a little bit of this solid gel, about that much, and I'm just gonna lay it flat with the nail art tool that they put in one of the boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure for about 60 seconds. All right, this is how we are looking here. I was honestly thinking about filing these all the way down to make them like a short square, but I think I'm gonna keep them coffin. I'm gonna do a little throwback with this coffin, just like old times. Okay, let's start on this ring finger first. For this nail, I'm gonna take the inspiration from the striped Pinterest picture. So I'm gonna start with some pink stripes. We're gonna use these 2 pinks here. I'm gonna make the base this lighter pink though to start. One thing I do love about Makartt's gel polish is they really only take one coat. I am not gonna have to go back and do another coat. Definitely saving time with this. I'm gonna cure for 30 seconds. I'm gonna go in with this darker pink for our little stripes so we can have our little monochromatic look, get it started. Now I'm thinking to do the stripes just like it is on the Pinterest picture. Just 3 of these darker stripes across the nail. So I'm gonna start with 1 in the middle and then we're gonna do 2 on either side. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Let's cure. Okay, now there wasn't any top coat. So I'm just gonna use some top coat that I already had from Makartt. And we're gonna put it on top of this design. Now I do want to do the chrome swirls on top of this. I'm just gonna buff the surface of this top coat. I don't wanna see any shine at all. Nice and dusty, just like that. I'm just gonna wipe this down with some acetone. Okay, remember this sculpted paint gel? The label says no wipe, and that is definitely gonna be a big help when it comes to isolated chrome. Love that. So I'm definitely gonna use a little bit of this. Chrome pops off of darker colors way better. I just want just a brown base for the chrome. So I'm just gonna sneak a little brown in here. So for the swirls, I was kind of thinking how I want the swirls to look on the nail. I don't want to do exactly what's on the Pinterest photo. And I actually saw like a video of someone doing some isolated chrome and I love the way they did their swirls. So I am just going to take that as some inspiration as well, and we're going to try that a little bit. The thing I'm really nervous about is these swoops. Like I just want it to look as neat as possible. I don't want to make a mess here. And I'm gonna do another one on the side. I really love the way that looked on the video I saw. So I want to do that. And let's do some dots coming down from this top. And I really think this is definitely going to give like the pink elegant look that I'm kind of going for. Ta-da! There we have it. So I cured this for 60 seconds. We got some chrome. I just need a little bit, I feel, just a tad, to just smudge it all over. Ooh. You guys, look at like the mirror effect that this gold has. Oh, I love that. And as you can see, we don't have none of that chrome sticking on to the base of the design. Everything is on the little swirls. Love that, I'm telling you. So if you ever want to do isolated chrome, use no white top coat instead of matte. And you might already be doing that. I might be a little late to the party, but if not, then yeah, a little tip. I could just eat this nail up. It looks so good. 10 out of 10, especially for this isolated chrome. Next, I want to get into the pinky finger. For the pinky, I definitely want to focus on the frame that I saw on Pinterest. I love all of the intricate designs that's on the frame, and I love that it's all one color. I'm just going to use the same darker pink that I used for the stripes on our last nail. I'm going to still stick with this sculpted gel. I think that's what they called it. But I'm going to add that same pink to it, mix it all together so we can make our little swirls on top of the nail. I just really want to make just a few swoops. I don't want to do too much with it, but I just want to mimic a little bit of the design on here. I don't want it to be too busy, of course. So maybe like 3 swoops with a few dots coming down to kind of match the dots that we have on the other nail. I think that'll be a nice touch. This top coat is definitely going to bring it all together. Okay, pinky reveal here. I love it. Love the way that turned out. Definitely a much more simplified version of the frame, but so cute. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Now, I'm honestly not too sure how I want to do the pointer. Like, I've been looking back and forth on these Pinterest pictures, but I came across this picture right here and I'm liking the polka dots. So I'm thinking to do like a polka dot nail, but I do want to add some gold to it. I looked all through the boxes. They don't really have like the nudes that I like, the jelly nudes, but this one will do, honestly. It's what we got. So I'm going to use it. One coat coverage, and that's what I'm going to use for the nude, for our base color. I kind of want to just do half of the nail polka dot, which is why I wanted to have nude as the base. Let's make it about this high right here. I feel like it could be a little higher, but I'm going to stick with that. And just fill in the rest with our pink. Now, of course, we're going to stick with the monochromatic theme here with the pinks. I'm going to use a lighter pink for the polka dots and do some polka dots all over just the tip of the nail. Now we're gonna add some chrome. I'm gonna do it the exact same way I did it before. We're gonna do it with that no white top coat, buff out that surface until we see no more shiny top coat. And I'm gonna grab some of this solid gel here, roll it out so we can make our bangles. I want one to be kind of bigger than the other. And put one right across the line between the polka dots and the nude. And then the smaller one right underneath there. I hope that isn't too much of a gap between the two, but I mean, doesn't look bad. We gotta add the brown on top for the chrome. I am just gonna add a little bit of the no white top coat, mix it in with the brown so we can have the same effect with application as we did the other nail. Okay, I went on and added some top coat, and this is how it looks all finished. I'm kind of worried about it clashing a little bit with the rest of the set, but I like the polka dot with the stripes. I don't know. I feel like it will be fine. I don't know if I want to have this on the middle finger or the thumb though. That's the only thing. I feel like this will look good on the thumb, but I still don't know what I want to do for this middle finger. So I feel like middle finger it is at this point. I think I want a lighter pink for the bow. Now the whole entire nail is going to be this lighter shade of pink. I'm going to sculpt the bow myself. Now I found a few diagrams on Pinterest. When I tell you Pinterest is my best friend when it comes to nail art, yeah. So I'm gonna follow this little diagram here. We're gonna start with 2 balls of the solid gel. Just put a little pressure right there in the middle of each ball. And I kind of want this bow to go sideways. And then I'm gonna fold the ends of it to meet it in the middle. But then we gotta fluff out these ends too. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't self-level too quickly. It's kind of self-leveling on me a little bit, so I'm kind of worried about that. I don't want it to look like just 2 big blobs. Okay, I went on and cured it as fast as I could. But for the little ribbons hanging down, we're gonna keep it pretty simple and just do 2 little long pieces of the gel and kind of snake it down a little bit. I do not want it to be too long though. And then just add a small little ball in the middle of the bow and kind of lay it flat a little bit. And there is our bow, but I do not want it to be clear. Like, I want this to be all pink like the picture. I feel like this nail really is gonna make or break the set. I don't know. We're gonna do it and we're gonna stick with it. I like it, but then again, there's like the gaps in the pink. So I tried to go over it again. Like, I tried to put a second coat of the pink, but on the corners, on the edges of the bow, it would not cover the whole thing. I don't know why. It doesn't look bad. Like, I do love the all pink look of the bow. Honestly, for the thumb, I just did the same design I did on the pinky. So I don't want to waste you guys' time in doing that all over again. Now, this is the finished look of my anniversary nails. I love the way these turned out. I do think the bow is kind of throwing things off a little bit, but you guys let me know what you think. I don't know. I could be tripping, but I feel like the bow should have been on the thumb, and maybe we could have did something else with the middle finger. Toned it down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe the placement was off on this set, but altogether, I'm really super excited about this nail set. Now, all I have to do is do my right hand, which I do not feel like doing. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I'm not even gonna think about doing my right hand right now. But you guys let me know, would you wear this nail set? I actually enjoyed this challenge that Makartt gave me. So thank you so much, Makartt, for being open to my challenge idea. If you are interested in any of the materials that I use in this video, I will provide the link for them down in the description down below. And it's the perfect time to buy because it's Prime time, Amazon Prime to be exact. A lot of different deals going on with Makartt, so definitely click the links down below. It'll take you right to Amazon so you can see all of the different deals they have going on right now. And also, I'm super excited to be partnering up with Makartt to bring to you guys a giveaway. And I have not done a giveaway in a very, very long time, so it's about time that I do one. I will be hosting the giveaway on my Instagram. All my recent posts will be the giveaway and all of the different rules that you need to follow in order to enter. I love you guys so much. If you watched this far, thank you so much for watching. If you are not a subscriber yet, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe to the nail family. I post nail challenges each and every weekend. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.